We walked a lot. I couldn't bear it. My feet hurt.
It was dark. It was all about walking and walking and walking and hoping we weren't caught by immigration. And I was afraid that a gang would jump us.
Last year, about 500,000 people were arrested for trying to cross the US border illegally. Many had walked for days or months. Natalia is 7 and she travelled many months with her mum, her dad and her 2 sisters. They walked more than 2,000 miles and spent time in a migrant caravan, living in only a tent.
We went to the border and they threw gases at us and also at my little girl.
3 months later, and the family have been granted temporary asylum in the US. Natalia told me all about the journey.
We slept in a little tent with mattresses in the park.
And what was that like for you and your family?
Very bad. Because there were too many people and I was scared of sleeping in the park at night. There wasn't any food. I was hungry.
Natalia and her family now have temporary asylum in the US, but they don't yet know whether their right to live here will be made permanent, and they told me they live in fear of being sent back.
Our lives were in danger in Guatemala. That's why we decided to come.
You were walking for many weeks with 3 children and a baby who was just days old. What was that like?
Well, I had a kind of sling where I could put her in, so I just put her in it. I wrapped them up warm and I cried as we walked. It just seemed very dangerous, but I was desperate being there and I couldn't go back. I could either come here or I don't know what else, and I came. It was very sad to see them walking, and she was just a baby.
Did you have enough food and water?
We had drink, but no food. It seemed very dangerous. We crossed, and an hour after, we handed ourselves into immigration.
For supporters of Trump's immigration policy, the building of this wall means an end to illegal immigration, and with it, an end to things like cheap labour, illegal selling, and an influx of a population that the US says it can't support. But for people on the Latin American side, it means asylum is being denied.